Soldier Boy time.
I just want to
Hop
say,
up out the bed, turn the swag on.
I just want to say, we got our favorite ways to have our pickup lines, and I know my favorite pickup line. My favorite pickup line is that, hey, from a distance. If I can wave and you start smiling, it's over. I ain't doing shit else the rest of the night.
Mine's a Europe. If you respond to Europe, that's it.
I'll be like, hey.
Because bitches be like wondering, what does Europe mean? What is he saying to me? Europe? Yeah, Europe. Then I got to explain to you, I'm from Philly, girl.
Facts.
And then as soon as they hear that, oh, you're not from Cali? Oh, so you don't know about me. Yep, I don't know nothing about your past, girl. But I'm trying to make a future with you.
I'll be like, hey, if you waving,
yeah,
and I'm smiling,
Blinker save lives, right?
Pussy
ass nigga.
If I'm smiling, and you smiling, and I'm waving, I'm finna come over there. Yeah, and my nigga King know what's about to happen. So it's no conversation. But
have you ever wanted to hit a bitch's car from the back just to have her stop and talk to you? Like, barely tap it. Not hit her, but like barely tap it. Like,
when I was in the military, yeah. my insurance rate was a little different in the military, but now that I'm out, them numbers different. Yeah.
And be like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. But I remember being on the 101, and I'm leaving Hollywood, and we used to see some bitches, and I'm trying to find little bitches down the 101. And I'm like, hey. I wrote the window down, hey. And them hoes did, woo! I'm like, hey. And then them bitches get on the 105, and we done. I'm not chasing you on the 105.
Before everybody think that me and Dolph are just drunks and we're the only ones that party, we were actually really good Samaritans.
Yeah.
Okay? We tried to get all the non-pussy niggas in the dorms some pussy.
Facts.
And all they would do was turn around and tell on us.
Facts. Every time.
That's why they put me and Dolph in the same house.
Fact.
After they moved us out the dorms, nobody wanted to move with us.
At the end of the dormitory area on base, at the end, they said, hey, you guys can have these options for dormitories. They moved us to the back corner of the fucking base.
But that's after. That is after. We went and found our own place, and we was good off base. We found an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment around the corner from base. Facts. And we was about to sign a lease, and then somebody from the Airman Council heard about it and said, nope, everybody got to move on base.
Facts.
Which was some bullshit because they didn't want us to be happy.
Yeah.
They knew if we lived around the corner from the base, we was never going to be late to work, but we was going to have all types of fun.
Yes. Yeah. We was on our pursuit of happiness before Kid Cudi. And
then they stopped that. But then they decided to move us at the very end of base, so we weren't around anybody that was actually in housing. Yeah. Everybody else in housing had their own little cul-de-sac.
Facts.
It was like 5 or 6 people in their own little cul-de-sac, and me and Dolph was at the end.
Yeah.
But little did they know that we had black neighbors who didn't care about our music.
Yeah.
And all the parties and the get-downs was going on at our house. We had security forces coming to our house when they was supposed to be coming for a noise complaint, asking for a plate of food and a bitch's number.
Yeah. Come in, get a drink, get some bitches, smash some bitches, go back to work.
Hey, that's the same John.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
And the Saturn.
I'm not dealing with this right now.
She lucky it ain't 2 lanes. If it was 2 lanes, I'd have been like, yep. One more time.
Yep. That's when it always started. I would be with my brother and not know his level of intensity on the procedure of what we're trying to accomplish. And in my head, we're trying to have a good time, but he didn't have a splash of Bacardi, and the Bacardi told him something differently.
Now, I almost said it that time too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, before y'all think that I'm just a bad influence and everything like that, I have been many a times that I would sleep in the car. Yeah. And I wake up and Dolph just got an extra bitch. Yeah. And I wake up and I have to entertain. Yeah. All I wanted to do was be drunk. Yeah. I will tell y'all a funny story. 2 funny stories real quick. Funny story number 1 is I was too drunk Dolph took us to Long Beach on a Memorial Day weekend. Nobody was really there, but we made the best of it with some 2 people that don't really get no ass, and they was trying to cock block all night in all the spots that me and Dolph go to, which is cool. You know, we knew it. We knew that was going to happen. However, in the midst of all that happening, Dolph ran across 2 females walking and pulled up in the Chrysler 300 and said, "Hey, what's y'all name? Y'all coming with us?" Now, I was in a dead sleep, but once we stopped, I woke up for a second and I said, "Yo, what's going on?" And I reached over people's laps and I said, "Yo, hey, this one for me." Only because I saw a black girl. I didn't know what the fuck I was getting myself into because I was intoxicated. But I said, "Yo, I want the black girl." I wake up in the morning with a black girl and a kid in my room eating Cheez-Its. And my brother is in the other room getting it down.
Trying to make a baby.
Trying to make a baby.
I was trying best to make a baby with somebody.
Shit hurt. That shit hurt. I was like, I got a whole kid in my room eating my Cheez-Its. That might be my only meal for the whole week.
Yeah.
Eating my Cheez-Its.
So the background to the story is, I was going through a moment of trying to express myself and expand myself as a person living in Los Angeles. But living in Los Angeles, I didn't fit in because I'm super country. So we go to Long Beach, and it's like a random ass day after week, and we there trying to figure out what's going on. Nothing popping. I ran into 2 specimens. All right, I ran into one. Her name Amy. I fell in love with Amy from the moment I said hello. I told Amy, "You gonna be stuck with me forever."
Almost happened.
My nigga King woke up and was like, "Hey, that bitch mine." And when he woke up, we were like, "Nigga, you been asleep for about 30 minutes." So the end result was he got on with the friend, I got on with Amy, and like I wanted to like force Amy to be stuck with me forever. And King was like, "I'm gonna take one for the team," and I was like, "All right, cool." So he took one for the team. End results led to terrible, terrible stories. We can elaborate in the future with terrible stories. I fell in love with Amy, but I wanted Amy to love me.
I forgot the second story.
And that's when I learned something. You can't make a bitch love you. She gonna love you or not love you. But if a bitch love you, she'll show it before you show her.
Facts. So
that made my pursuit of happiness so much easier because I learned that if she gonna love me, I'm gonna know before I express it to her.
Now, I do want to say one thing to contradict his statement is sometimes when a bitch show you they love you, you don't really love them, so you gotta trying to find a window to jump out of in the mansion. All right.
You always gotta find a window. You always need a window before you find love. You need a window to jump out of,
just in case.
Always.
Because we had 2.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they were our supervisors.
Oh wow! No! They loved us. We didn't love them.
Hey, that's what I'm saying though.
Yes.
Like they showed us the love that we wanted, but we didn't want them. They were supposed to be training us to be better airmen.
Facts.
All they used to do is like drown us in mimosas.
Yes. Yeah.
And tell us to take our pants down.
I used to walk over her house, walk or drive, and she would have Moscato bubbly
and orange juice,
Patron, and Grey Goose. And Grey Goose. You don't have vodka, Patron, and wine
mixed in a cup
together.
And think that I'm gonna be okay.
And I was cool. I would sleep on the couch, and then she'd wake me up and be like, "Hey, come to the bed," and I'd be like, "Nah, I'm gonna stay on the couch." And 2 hours later, I wake up in the bed and be like, "How I end up here?" Yeah. Now, if a man do that, it's called rape. But if a woman do that, it's called Firewall 5. Facts. So sometimes you gotta fuck the system to get to the system.
Now these 2 bitches are crazy because they followed us down the highway.
Facts.
Because we told them we were studying for our CDCs.
We were studying.
And we did study. We studied, we played a game of Madden and feel like we didn't want to be in the dorms right now because everybody else was bitching in the dorms.
Facts.
So we said, hey, fuck it. We got like $300 between us.
Facts.
We're going out to the club.
Facts.
These motherfuckers pulled up on the side of us.
Yeah, while we're
driving, stared us down.
Yes. And called
us and to ask us where we were going.
And we said we in our rooms.
And they went off. So we turned our phones off, both of us, until we got in the club. That's when I realized that day, I was just having a bad day that day because I went and talked to a bitch that I already had her number in my phone. Remember Design?
Yes.
And I went and talked to her again.
Yeah.
And I put her number in and I said, hey, hold up. And she said, yeah, you already have my number. She was upset about that, but
yeah.
That showed me that LA wasn't as big as I thought it was.
No. We made that shit small. We made LA small as it can be. We compartmentalized that damn shit, all right?
But when we got back to the dorms after our night out, we had knives to our neck. I was sleeping in the car. I was sleeping in the car because, you know, that's me. If you're going to drive me home and I've been drinking, I'm going to pass out. Now, if I got to drive, I'm attentive.
Hold up, King. Mr. King, I want to tell you a piece of the story you don't remember. We had some bitches that were trying to come back to the room.
Oh, yeah. No, I remember that. And we couldn't get them because I was asking you why you were waking me up out of the car. And you said, King, you need to get out the car right now. And I said, why? Are the bitches here? They drove all the way out here that fast? Did they follow us? Yeah. You said, nah. Yeah. It ain't them. Yeah. But you need to get out the car right now.
Hey, Calico, you were skinny dipping with bitches. But where were the bitches?
Where were
yes. So what happened was
Dolph came out in a fucking sheet.
No, we got to backtrack. We had some bitches coming back with us, but my nigga was fucked up, and I was content going to sleep that night. So I made the executive decision to drive home. I drove home. All right, we get home. I'm thinking everything good. This nigga sleep in the car, and it was for maybe like a year and a half. This nigga would fall asleep in the car, and I'd be like, I'm gonna wake this nigga up. But tonight, I ain't had no tolerance for that shit. The one night, I let this nigga sleep in the car. Two bitches come up to the room talking about some, where the fuck Jamar at? I said, hold up. What y'all talking about? My supervisor.
He out there fucking some bitch in the car, isn't he?
And I'm like, no, he's in the car. Why the fuck he be sleeping in the car? And I'm like, because I left him. What kind of friend are you, Randolph? I'm like, hold on. Y'all know what I've been through. I've been through a lot. So, hey, this bitch is in the room ready. My bitch ready to fuck. So I said, you know what? I feel get this nigga. So I go get this nigga. I'm in a towel. I wrap this nigga up. I walk him in. He get in. His bitch talking about some
going off on me.
Going up. And I'm sitting here like,
a knife out of Dolph's drawer.
It's 2:30 at night. We ain't
2:30 a.m.
We ain't supposed to be here.
PM.
Y'all niggas ain't supposed to be here.
You're the supervisors. Unless you're doing a random dorm check, you ain't supposed to be in my house past 12 o'clock.
I'm thinking to myself, how we going to explain a random ass dorm check?
So, when this bitch pulled a knife out on me, I pulled my pants down. Because I said, are you going to argue or are you going to let this go to waste? And that was it.
And I'm not going to lie. He fucked the shit out of her and I watched. And as I'm watching, my bitch like, why you ain't fucking me? And I'm like, do you see this show?
She said, take off the condom.
And I'm fucking her. I'm mad as hell because I'm fucking her. And she said some stupid shit like,
take off the
condom. And I was like, huh?
Then she tried to say, they're not using a condom.
Yeah, I was like, they ain't got nothing to do with us.
She didn't know I was reckless than a motherfucker.
So, I unfortunately had sex with her.
I was actually trying to give Iris a baby so she could leave me alone for 9 months.
And I was sitting here like, bitch, I gave you a baby.
And I knew she was going to Korea. So I knew if I gave her a baby, I was good.
I said, bitch, I gave you a baby last month. You lost it. I'm not going through this shit every month.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, you know what? I'm done with this life. So I said, this bitch got to go. Well, long story short, what I really want to get to this whole point is, niggas make mistakes.
But niggas know who love them and who don't.
Yeah.
And that's what gave us the life lessons that we're at today.
Yes.
We know when you love us, and we know when you just want to use us for penis.
Facts. All right. I know from the beginning.
We know from the beginning in the first conversation we have.
Yes.
Because if you ready to come over my house before we even went on a date, or if you want to go to a date and it's to the movies first.
Yes.
You want to go to the movies first,
yes.
where I can't even look at you or talk to you.